During a Steam Next Fest, when you play a demo and it's a little rough around the edges and it's fairly underdeveloped in several areas, but you think to yourself, there might be something cool here with a little more content and polish. Well, that's what Deep Space Tavern is, except without the content and the polish. It's essentially that rough around the edges demo that has potential, but it released as a full product. But I'm getting a little carried away. I should start with, what is Deep Space Tavern? This is a management sim clicker that almost wants to be an idle game but isn't, where you're serving drinks by shooting them at customers, you build up your bar, providing your patrons with places to sit, entertainment, and of course, large quantities of alcohol. As you start, you serve drinks by clicking on customers, clean up trash by clicking on it, pick up coins by clicking on them. However, as you progress, you can eventually automate all three of these interactions with bots, allowing bots to shoot the customers with alcohol, laser remove trash, and vacuum up coins. You're also able to add decorations around your bar and expand it into additional rooms, which also seems to help bring in new patrons. Once a patron has arrived at your bar, they can never leave. They will just move from room to room, being shot with beverages as they wander from table to table. And that's pretty much it. There are 70 unique patrons, which show up based on some unclear logic. At least part of it is how you've got your bar decorated, the furniture, the entertainment. However, it also may just be on a timer or just entirely random as well, since I could leave the game sit for a few minutes and some patrons would just show up. After about 2.5 hours, and about 30 minutes of that with me just leaving the game running, I've fully expanded my bar, purchased every item in the game, and accumulated 54 of the 70 unique patrons. Other than maybe letting the game run to see if I can get another 16 patrons for another 2 achievements, I'm finished with the game. There's nothing else left to do. And it's a cheap game, so I sort of understand, but it should have a bit more content than this. The thing is, the game isn't bad. It just isn't a game. It's basically a prototype or a demo, and it kind of frustrates me because some number of people put time into this. They developed simple but yet decent looking art. They created a game that, outside of one crash, was mostly bug-free. They had a semi-interesting concept. They built a decent foundation, not a foundation that was going to end up with a 9 out of 10 or a very positive on Steam, but it could have been a decent game. Now I'm not sure I can even call it a game. I did receive this product for free from the developer, and that's the main reason the review is getting posted versus just skipping over it. That said, this is a game that I had some interest in even prior to getting the code. I had seen it while scrolling through upcoming releases, and while I had missed the word clicker, which likely would have ended any interest I had in it, it had looked like a management sim that had decent potential. Unfortunately, this game just didn't get the attention to get it to a state where I can really recommend it to anyone, unless you're really just looking for a very simple 2 to 3 hour experience, or you just want some very easy achievements. Otherwise, I would skip this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.